Hey guys! So I was looking around my house, and do you know what I noticed? I have a lot of shapes in my house. So I wanted to talk to you a little bit about shapes, because I bet you know a lot of different ones. But I'm going to show you some very special shapes, and maybe you haven't heard these names yet. Alright, I'm going to draw one that I think all my friends know. It has 4 sides that are the same. What is that shape? I hope you said it's a square. Now, when a square is flat like this when we draw it, that's what it's called. But a square, like I have here, where you can turn it and see all the sides, has another name. So look here, they look the same. They have 4 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4. But this one, you can't turn it and see the back of it. It's just a drawing. This is called a 3D shape. 3D shapes are ones that you can see all the sides on. They're not just flat like a picture is. A square, when it's in a 3D shape, is called a cube. So we have a square, cube. All right, I am going to draw another one here. This one has 4 sides, but you know what? These 4 sides don't all have to be the same size. Okay? Look here. What shape is that? It's a harder one. Rectangle. Now, when a rectangle isn't just a flat drawing, a 2D drawing, and it's a 3D shape that you can hold and move like this, long side, short side, just like that. But this one, we can turn and look at all the sides. So that was a rectangle. This is called, this is a funny one, rectangular prism. That is a big word. So all 3D shapes have special names. You can still call them rectangles though, because it's still a rectangle. And this is still a square. Even though we can call it a cube, it's still a square. Okay, my next one. I bet all my friends are gonna know this one. A circle. Now a circle, when it's in a 3D shape, is called a sphere. Try that one out. That has a funny sound at the beginning. Sphere. Or a circle. All right. I have another shape. It's going to look a little bit different. All right. So I'm going to show you this shape, which is a triangle. So when I have a triangle like this, and you can turn around and see all the sides, it has that kind of shape. This isn't called a triangle anymore, even though it kind of has that same shape. This is called a cone. And I have one more shape. This one, you might not know if I drew it. This is a special shape called a cylinder. It has 2 ends, and the middle part is round. So if it's round in the middle, and then flat ends, that is a cylinder. So we have our shapes that we know, then we have our new shapes. cylinder, a circle or a sphere, our cone has that triangular shape, our square or cube, and our rectangle or rectangular prism. Now you know what? We're going to do something really fun with these. It doesn't matter if you remember the names. We're just going to do a fun activity. Alright? You will hear those names lots of other times. Right now we're just going to do something with shapes. Now I am going to make something out of my different shapes. I have a whole bunch of these over here. Alright? So I'm going to show you what I'm going to make. I'm going to use my imagination. You need to use your imagination too. Alright. I'm going to start with some shapes I found around my house. Move this on back so you can see it all. Alright. See if you can figure out what I'm making with my shapes. Any guesses? I wonder if you are going to figure it out. Use your imagination. What could this look like? It is something very large that a lot of people live in. You might think of the special people that live there, like a king or queen. Did you guess a castle? This is my castle. Now, it doesn't look exactly like a castle, but I'm using shapes from my house and my imagination. And so when I look at this, I see a drawbridge. I see the big part of the castle here, the towers, all of the little parts that make up a castle. All right, I'm going to make another shape. Let's see if you figure this one out any quicker. Okay, let me move these. I don't need so many shapes for my next one. It's not going to be quite as big. All right, I'm going to start with this. My cone. I'm using 3 cones on this. Wonder if you have any idea what it is yet. Move it on back so you can see more of it in the picture. What is this looking like to you? Use your imagination now. What do you think this could be? This is my airplane. I have the wings, the thrusters on the back. I have the front part of the plane here, and the main part where all the people can be. This is my airplane. All right, I have one more shape I am going to make. One more picture out of all my shapes. I bet you will get this one. This is a fun one. A lot of my friends like. It's getting very tall. With a pointed top. the side of it. Any idea what this could be? I'm going to use this as my door. Use your imagination. What do you think this could be? To me, these are blasters. These are my thrusters, where it uses its force to shoot up into the sky. What would go up? My door won't stay on if I do that, though. What shoots up into the sky? This is my rocket ship. All right. So I had a lot of fun going around and finding all kinds of shapes around my house and then making them into all kinds of fun things. And all I had to do was walk around to find them and use my imagination when I built. I want you guys to try this at home because I bet you could come up with something so amazing I wouldn't even think of it. Go ahead and try to make something and then send me a picture so I can see what you created. All right? You could try to make a castle or an airplane or a rocket ship like I did, or you can do something all your own. You can even use all of these shapes, just like building blocks at school, and make some of your favorite things. Like when all my friends made a giant zoo for all our animals to live in. I bet you could find things around your house to make a zoo. Or a boat. Or you could make a tree. You could make a person. You could make all kinds of amazing things. All right, so give it a try and let me know what you figure out to make. I would love to hear it. All right, thanks for having fun with shapes with me.